Hello YouTube, this is the Bucket coming at you today with the Charles Daly N4s Bullpup shotgun, the tacticoolest of the cool. I picked this up on a trade. The person that sold it to me said that it was brand new in the box. I have always wanted to own a bullpup period. And when I had the opportunity to pick this one up, I said to myself, well, if you're going to have a tacticool shotgun, you might as well have the tacticoolest. So I thought I'd bring this video to you today to talk to you a little bit about this shotgun and talk to you a little bit about accessories that you can get. Now, this is made by Chiappa, and it's imported by Charles Daly. Charles Daly's been known for being a company that imports firearms, and bullpups are kind of a new niche thing right now, and Charles Daly decided to import this particular firearm. It does have an ambidextrous safety. It does take 5-round detachable box magazines. From what I've seen and what I've read, these will take pretty much all of the semi-automatic shotgun magazines. So that's what that comes with. Again, it's a bullpup, which means that the receiver is in the rear behind the grip and the trigger, which allows the barrel to be moved forward dramatically. Sorry about the shaking today, guys. Which allows that to keep down the size of the barrel. It does have, and this is how they quote it, a fake flash suppressor. It comes separate from the box. You will need a 5/16 Allen wrench to go ahead and tighten that down. I had to use the good old try as you might skill set to get that on there, but it does make it kind of look cool. It does come with one Beretta/Benelli choke. Mine came with a modified choke, and it does come with a choke key, which that's really a nice add-on. It does tell you to go ahead and add that on before you put on the fake flash suppressor, and I went ahead and I tightened that in with this particular tool. It does come with flip-up sights. I will tell you that free flip-up sights, these feel like free flip-up sights. They're clearly plastic. It does have a double aperture. It does come with that. Now, to me, that's just not tacticool enough. So I went ahead and I purchased this tactical armament red dot from the Amazon. It came in this box, which I did like. It was a nice box. It was well wrapped up. It did come with the tools that you would need, did come with a manual and a one-time warranty. They did give you very, very detailed instructions. I had also purchased a bore sight so I could go ahead and get that sighted in. This fit in perfectly and extracted using the receiver, which that was a nice tip right there. With this particular one, I will show it to you. Again, I picked this up on Amazon for like 15 bucks. Just unscrew the back. It comes with 3 button batteries. They just fit in there, and of course once it's in, it is on, so you need to keep them separate. So I just keep them in the bag, and I have that there. So I went ahead and I sighted this in on my street, and I got her pretty good. And so I'm excited to take it to the Goat Whisperer's Ranch and take a look at it. Now, when we look at this particular red dot, it does have flip-up covers. It does protect the windage and elevation adjustment and does have a screwdriver. I do like the fact that they do label what direction to go ahead and go with on that, which I thought that was nice. And then it had this nice mount on it, and it tells you that it comes with a 11 millimeter nut to tighten her up. And I like that. I mean, they didn't give the actual bolt or wrench for it, but them telling you exactly what it's going to be was nice. This is a combination green and red dot, which when you're bore sighting with a red laser, that's really nice. I went ahead and used the green. I think I picked this red dot up for about $40. And so, you know, you get what you pay for to a degree, although I felt that the shipping and the packaging and the quality was pretty high. But I will tell you that the dot is pretty large and has some starburst effect to it. So that's not ideal. Now, if you're like me and you're looking at this situation going, well, this is a tactical shotgun, I'm not taking precision shots with this particular firearm, then it would make sense to maybe not buy the most expensive red dot in the world. I also picked up a Gabriel flashlight, which comes with this cool little attachment that has single burst or on. It does come with a regular back as well, and does come with a mount to mount on a Picatinny rail. Now, I think the flashlight is very bright, and when I was bore sighting at night, I felt like, man, this was it could put a fair amount of lumens out there. I won't even quote what they say the lumens are, because sometimes that can be bold, to say the best, but I felt it was very bright. Now, my problem was that the mount is not big enough for the flashlight. I've only been able to get 3 screws in at any given point. It's clear that they just had a standard size mount, and it really doesn't fit the flashlight. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can weasel getting some blue Loctite in there and see if this thing will shake off when I take it to the range. One of the other things that I did kind of find frustrating from Charles Daly, on the back of this shotgun, there's a cheek well that you can adjust to make go up and down. When I took it out of the box, the pieces just started falling off of the gun. The set screw does not actually have a nut in it, so when that came and fell off out of the inside of this, it was just gone. I'll go to Lowe's and I'll find a nut that will work in that situation, but I really felt like, you could have super glued that in. You could have made it integral into the tightening nut. To me, I'm not going to really end up using this, so it wasn't a deal breaker, but Chiappa, Charles Daly, you could have done a step up with that. I think that would have been nice. Now, this shotgun does take 2 3/4 or 3-inch Magnum shells. So I've watched a bunch of YouTube videos on these, and I've seen that they're not the most reliable firearms. They have a tendency to have failures to feed. I'm going to take some different rounds out with this red dot. I'm kind of interested. We're going to take it to the Goat Whisperers Ranch. We're going to keep tweaking that red dot, and we're going to see how much distance we can get on a slug and still hit, an 8 to 14-inch target. I'm going to be honest with you. You don't pick this firearm up and think you're buying the most useful firearm on the face of the earth. It's kind of a toy. It's something to just play with. It's something to say, hey, I got a Bullpup and I ran that Bullpup. So the lack of overall reliability just is not that big of a shocker to me. I will tell you that when you get this, sometimes the receiver, the bolt won't stay locked back unless you get the mag just right. I will tell you, on the bolt release, it is a real tight affair. You really kind of have to hammer down on it. Now, this is, like I said, a brand new firearm, so it may just be that it needs to be broken in a little bit. I have family in for the holiday season, so we're just going to go around and go plinkety plink, plink, plink. So I'm excited to get you a range review. This first impressions is just a little bit to talk to you about some of the accessories that I wanted to put on it to have fun. The Gabriel light, again, the Tacticon armament red dot, and the bore sight, just to see how these things worked out. I've been pretty excited with the bore sight. I think this red dot is a good look for the beginning. I'm going to go get some blue Loctite on this and see if this thing falls off when we start plinking with it. I do want to thank you guys for supporting the bucket. All of the likes, all the comments, all the support that you guys have been showing me has been awesome. Again, sorry for the shakiness of the video today. My setup is not perfect for long guns, but we'll have some good range video for you, and you stay classy, YouTube. Little baby bucket, do you want to live in California?
No.
Why?
Because I'm not a compliment.